Welcome. New video with the ring light. I had one before, but it broke and I was just using it for resin. I can post my resin art here now. That'd be cool. Fuck, I'm on low battery too. Yeah, so I'm inspired. I'm gonna make 2 videos today. So today, what I want to talk about right now is how I used Feng Shui in combination with understanding vibrational work into transforming my apartment to like literally the best place I want to be in. And if you talk to my friends, especially the ones I travel with, bro, I never understood when some people were like, damn, I can't wait to go back home. Because for me, for keeping it real, like my traveling was my escape and it was such a nice distraction from actually being here. And not that my apartment was bad or anything, it was just my vibration against, my resistance against New York in general really affected how I was utilizing my apartment in that way. Just because it's like, well, before, and even if you asked me this last year, like I would have said like, yo, New York is just super hectic energy. It's loud, it's annoying. Like, if I want to go, like, there's no nature, like all of these thoughts. Like, if you ask me about New York, that's instantly what comes up. So clearly, like, I had to work resistance there. I see the ring light on my head. If I could turn, I don't care. So yeah, so when I came back from Costa Rica, I was like, how can I, if I'm gonna be back in New York and everything inside is reflected out, why isn't how I feel reflected in my apartment? Meaning it's like, why don't I feel completely at home here, you know? Or it's like, why isn't my apartment the best place I could be in at any point? So I came back from Costa Rica and I just had the biggest impulse to like, yo, like I got rid of so much stuff. And I think it goes hand in hand with my evolution because as I'm evolving and growing, my physical items need to grow and evolve with me. And I realized like there's just you know, in the same sense of like when you think about a topic, especially if you've been doing this inner work and practices, like you think about a topic and like just like what I did with New York, like those first thoughts that instantly come up, I realized I had that with certain items. So if I pick, like if I had a, like let's say a shirt that my ex gave me, or a book that I read when I was like super depressed, or you know, it could be anything. It's like there were certain items I would look in and I would automatically think of another person or a circumstance that I didn't particularly like. Like I was cool with it, but it's like, like, yo, let's get some fresh energy in here. So I pretty much, and the choice of like what I made was completely vibrational. Like I would literally pick up an item and use my gut instinct and intuition. I was like, is this a yes or a no? And I didn't question it. And it's so interesting because I actually had a few clothing pieces that I actually do like, but my inner guidance was like, no, get rid of it. I was like, okay, tossed it away. And I always trust that for sure, because there's always like, my inner being knows what's up. So, and it's crazy, I'm literally sitting with an extra 3 full garbage bags of clothes because I had another impulse last night to do this. So that's why I'm inspired to talk about this. So I started decluttering everything. And again, like using that inner guidance practice, like, should I keep this? Yes or no? So that got rid of like literal, dude, I swear to God, like not even exaggerating, at least 7 garbage bags worth of stuff. And possibly even more. And now with these extra 3 bags of clothes that I'm gonna donate, that's like bumping it up to 10. So can you imagine like how much shit literally I got rid of? So my approach to this was, all right, let me declutter. And then I decided to study Feng Shui. And I just searched on YouTube how to Feng Shui online course, free. And there's a whole playlist. If anyone's interested, I'll link it. Super informative, and it's so cool to like learn about this, like understanding energy and vibration too. Um, and of course, that adorable guy on YouTube with the feng shui, and I think he's on TikTok too, with the glasses, and he's like, that face he makes when he's answering people's questions and he's about to draw out like the most optimal layout for any room and furniture. So I used him a lot too. He was really helpful. So I learned about feng shui, learning and understanding how to transform a room to make it more favorable. So it's like, for example, my desk was over there and I have a door here. So it's like, you know, now I'm in the command position with this desk, and I feel that difference, dude. Like everything just flows so much better. So taking the basic foundations of feng shui, I was like, okay, how can I truly embody my energy into this apartment? And so my approach to all of this was, and this relates to revision too, in a way, and I'll explain it in a second. So I was like, all right, when I wake up, what would my perfect day in my apartment be like? And so I literally took it step by step, and I was like, all right, I'd wake up in my beautiful bedroom. I have my phone on the table stand right next to me, all the items that I need, a nice crystal. Going into the bathroom, I have all of the products for skin and hair that I'm gonna use. My bathroom is organized. Everything's accessible and within reach. There's nothing in my bathroom that I don't use right now. Like, you know, you have like some products, I'm sure like other girls can relate. You just have like I just had a bunch of shit around, like lotions and hair creams and shit, like, and makeup. Like I literally never use. Some things I haven't even opened. So again, that was like my yes and no intuition. So everything's super organized, everything's super accessible. And I took it from the approach of like, yo, like physically, action-wise, like whatever product I need from the bathroom, for example, like, dude, it has to be right in front of me. And why wouldn't it be right in front of me if it's gonna be something I use every single day? Like, for example, like something I use every single day, I'm not gonna put it in the bath, like that cupboard under the bathroom sink. Like, that's an extra ass step for me to bend over. Like, so I was just like keeping all of these in mind. It's like, how can I incorporate the actions that I want to do and make it easier and nice? So that was in the bathroom. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna make some coffee. The coffee beans are right there. I got my favorite creamer in the fridge right behind me. And then I want to come into this room with all of my beautiful plants and just sit and meditate. Actually, I'll do like a little tour right now. So I got my plants. And then that's like my little table for incense and candles and crystals and Isis. And then I got my meditation chair with a pillow behind, that little tray for my coffee. And I usually have a journal. And then I got yoga stuff right there and a huge yoga mat. So, oh, and then this is my whole art studio for resin and painting and drawing. I actually didn't get to this. Literally everything that I'm facing right now that you can't see, I have not actually organized just yet because everything else is so perfect. And even like, yeah, like how this, I love, this is my favorite room, dude. And I was like, say, I'm blessed enough to have an extra bedroom. I was like, all right, like what do I actually want to do in this room? I just want to sit and chill, have my candles, have my incense, like, and then whenever I feel inspired, sit here and do art of any kind. And journal too. So I can journal sitting at this desk, or I can journal on my meditation chair. And do yoga and stretch in the mornings and in the afternoons with my mom. And then, all right, my perfect day. So I got all of that set up, and the living room, I actually do need help with, and I wish that dude on YouTube could help me because it's not, that room is structured so weird. But I was thinking about it. It's like when I'm sitting in the living room, sometimes I get inspired to write in my journal too. So, and like when I'm on the couch, like I didn't even have a table back then. Back then, it was like 2 months ago. So I just added like a little table. Bro, and it's so crazy. It's like an action-based apartment. Like, I don't know why I never thought about that. Like, functionality-wise, what would I be doing? So I just like literally envisioning my perfect day, and I would use revision too. It's like, oh damn, like what would have my perfect day have been if I did this, this, and this? So I used that. It's like, all right, what do I want to do? And then made the physical changes in my apartment to accommodate those actions. I didn't realize how much I would talk about this topic. Ooh, maybe I could do. Now I got underwear and stuff around. I was about to say I'll do like an apartment tour, but maybe I'll save that for another video. Yeah, okay. And then even in my bedroom, like I completely transformed it. So it's like using Feng Shui. So it's like I got 2 dressers on each side of the bed to create that balance. I can see the door. The mirror isn't facing me anymore. That's freaking wild to think about how I had it before. I have a cute little lamp next to me so I could read and journal. And then convenient charging. Bro, I used to have to like literally get up to go to the other room to charge my phone at night, or go under the bed to reach this outlet. And it's like, bro, like little stuff like that I didn't even realize. Versus now I literally roll over and plug in my phone. Like, dude, it's just made the biggest difference in the world. Like, yo, how did I not think about this before? So yeah, bro, I feel so whole. Like, I freaking love my apartment, bro. When I'm outside now, hanging out with friends, like, I cannot wait to get back into this apartment. Like, I just think, like, even when I was visiting family in Maryland, like, all I kept, because it's like, bro, I have, like, such a good-ass routine now. And this literally whole thing is designed just for me. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, so now I understand. I'm actually going to be traveling quite a bit in the next few months. So it's just going to be such a cool feeling to think, like, even when I'm in like freaking Hawaii or Chile or wherever else I'm going to go, Thailand, like, I can't wait to get back to my apartment. Bro, like, that's such a flex. So I'm really excited about that. You guys can meet Sunny. Sunny, look here. Say hi. He's a little shy. He's not that shy. He's crazy. Oh, fun fact. My cat is named after Sonny Corleone from The Godfather. And the coworker pointed out, so his real full name is actually Santino. I never thought about that. So I call him Santino now too, in addition to Sunny. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about like how much Feng Shui and vibrationally changing my apartment has helped so much. And I'll do an apartment tour next time. And I'm gonna do another video right now anyway on a whole different topic.